We're just chatting up here. What a fight card on Saturday night, live and exclusive around the world on DAZN from the Fontainebleau here in Las Vegas. And two fights I cannot wait for this Saturday. Of course, the main event, the world champion Raymond Murataya, 23-0 against the former Olympic gold medalist Andy Cruz, 6-0, stepping up to challenge for the IBF world lightweight title. And of course, the big light heavyweight matchup as well, Khalil Coe from New Jersey against Jesse Hart. We're talking about Philadelphia in the house because, of course, we've got Bozy Ennis here as well. We've got Evan Korn from Top Rank as well, Robert Garcia. And also sitting up here, starting to get the feels of a possible Bozy Ennis, Robert Garcia matchup, maybe in the future. You never know our luck. We hope so. But tremendous fighters, tremendous trainers, great promotional companies coming together to provide a great fight night for subscribers on DAZN around the world on Saturday. Let's talk about that co-main event, a fight that was supposed to happen on the last Boots Ennis card. We've heard plenty of talk, we've heard plenty of bad blood, but this fight's so important. Shout out to, of course, Khalil Coe, who lost against Gallegos in Philadelphia, came back, went to Mexico in his backyard to avenge that defeat. And Jesse Hart, a two-time world champion, a title challenger, looking to fight for the world championship again. An absolute must-win for both guys. Jesse, let's start with you. Welcome. I've loved the build-up between you two guys. I loved the head-to-head yesterday. But the fact remains, both of you must win this fight on Saturday night. How are you going to do it?
This opening doesn't waste a second. It immediately frames the night as high-stakes boxing, not just another card. Big names, world titles, undefeated records, elite trainers, and promotional power all collide in one place. The tone is confident, polished, and global, reminding viewers this isn't regional hype. It's a worldwide event. By laying out the main and co-main events early, the segment builds urgency and context, positioning the audience as witnesses to something meaningful. This intro isn't about drama yet. It's
I'm not going to reveal that but just yet, but I'm here. I showed up. I'm ready to fight. All systems just go. I'm in tremendous shape, and we just have to see Saturday night. You know what I'm saying? All the talk is done. He said what he going to do, and all this is on. I'm here.
Well, the talking's not done because this is the press conference. I'm going to ask you a few more questions if you don't mind.
Go ahead. I'm saying all the trash. Let's go.
You two have sparred before. You come into this fight with a huge amount of confidence. Why is that? What gives you the belief you beat this man on Saturday?
Me being me. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Me being me. I ain't never not be confident in nothing I ever did in life. So that's who I am as a man. I'm confident in myself. I walk around with that.
I know the game plan's not going to be revealed, but you rate this guy. You see him lose that fight against Gallegos. You think he has the ability and the minerals to beat you on Saturday?
No, I don't think he got the minerals or whatever you just said to beat me. It's not even in the cards. He beat a guy that he lost to, and you know what? What you want me to say?
Khalil, welcome. You said yesterday that you heard a lot on social media, but not so much now. You still feel that energy. You're brimming with confidence ahead of what is a very important fight for your career in Las Vegas.
Man, I'm excited, man. He been talking so much shit on Instagram. I don't do that talking, but the face-to-face was totally different. You know what I mean? I'm here. You said you wanted me to walk out first. I'm here. I'm ready. I'm excited. I can't wait.
That fight in Mexico was massive for you. I was surprised when Keith told me that we want to run it back. It was such a huge moment for your career. It was really on the line there. But this is a big step up and maybe the last hurdle before you fight for a world championship.
Yeah, I'm excited. And it's just like you said, that fight, we had to get it back because we knew what we were capable of. You know what I mean? We went in there and we made it look easy as we were supposed to do the first time. And we proved to make another statement this Saturday.
What do we expect to see from you again? Game plan aside, but when you went to Mexico, you ripped up the script. You boxed beautifully well. You took your time. You busted up. We've seen you in Las Vegas before. Come out with devastating power and end fights within the first round as well. How do you beat this man on Saturday?
That's one thing. And he said, I'm a pressure fighter. I don't even know how to fight going backwards. This is what he said. So he clearly hasn't seen any of my work. You know what I mean? And he gonna learn on the job. He gonna learn on the job Saturday.
That last fight against a Mexican fighter, we've enjoyed the build-up. You like that? You know, it is Philly against New Jersey. There is a little bit of bad blood here. The fans love it. The fans are excited.
We gonna fight. You know what I mean? We gonna go home. We gonna go go to Philly, get a cheesesteak.
That's common. Everybody say that. You gotta come up with something else.
I'm always in Philly, buddy.
Just say something else.
Always in Philly, buddy.
Instead of a cheesesteak.
I'm always in Philly, buddy.
You don't even tell
I'm
me.
always in Philly, buddy. I was at your gym, buddy. You forgot?
And I ain't come to Jersey because y'all ain't. Bozy know, man. We got Bo up here. I ain't really saying.
You don't even go that way.
It's my man.
Go that way.
It's my boo here.
You stop.
Talking about you always in Philly.
I'm always in Philly.
Nobody cares.
Alright. I've been in a dungeon. I stay in a dungeon.
You wasn't in a dungeon. That wasn't a real dungeon. Tell him, Bo.
Bo, tell him, Bo. I've been in a dungeon.
That's between you and him, man.
Yeah.
I'm not getting involved.
I've been in a dungeon. The first dungeon.
You wasn't in a dungeon.
Okay.
Jesse Hart enters with calm confidence that borders on dismissal. His words aren't loud, but they're intentional. He doesn't sell excitement. He sells certainty. Every answer reinforces self-belief, experience, and a refusal to give his opponent any psychological edge. When asked directly about Khalil's chances, the respect disappears, replaced by blunt rejection. This segment establishes Hart as the seasoned figure who believes the outcome is already written.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Tell him.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
With the blow heater.
Okay.
Just be quiet.
Okay.
That's some new shit.
Okay.
Nigga, y'all wasn't in no dungeon. Wasn't in no dungeon. Nigga wasn't in no dungeon.
We gonna see, man.
Niggas was talking. They start talking that blow heater shit. Whoever said that, that's the real dungeon. That shit.
That's your coach, dummy.
I can't see. The light blinding me. You got on glasses, dummy.
Dummy, it's your coach, dummy. Come on. Next.
Who next, man?
Okay. Well,
that part.
Getting stepped. Yeah, your man's getting stepped on. The stepper.
Don't run from me.
We getting stepped on.
Don't run from me.
Yeah, you saying?
Don't run from me.
Hey, y'all know what AI did to Tyrone Lue? He stepped the fuck over him. What you talking about? We stepped over steppers over in Philadelphia, kid.
Don't run from me.
That bullshit.
Don't run from me. Them little ass legs. Don't run from me. Don't run from me.
okay. Well, we may never find out who was truly in the dungeon, but we will find out who will win this very important fight in 175-pound division, and I can't wait to see you two go at it on Saturday night. So thank you for taking the fight, and we're the winners on Saturday night. Good luck to both of you. Now, we go through to the World Championship fight, the thing that really matters, the belts, the legacy, the history. And this fighter to my right, a tremendous fighter, of course, Andy Cruz, one of the greatest amateurs of all time. It's a delight, as always. We have a number of fights coming up with Top Rank. This one was a purse bid, but we also have, of course, what I said, Navarrete against Nunes coming up in talks with loads of big fights with Top Rank. And Evan Korn, welcome. A big fight for your man. You know, this is a tremendous fight. I wouldn't say one that's been overlooked, because I think everybody in boxing knows how good a fight this is. But everybody in boxing does know that this is a tremendous matchup and a big fight for Top Rank on Saturday.
Excuse me. Thank you, Eddie, and Frank, and Kevin, and all the team at Matchroom for the hospitality. It's always a huge fight for Raymond Murtaya, but in seeing a lot of the promotion and great content team you have over here, Eddie, at Matchroom, a lot of the narrative is Andy Cruz talking about wanting to reunite with his son, another one of our fighters, and Keyshawn Davis, or his son as he calls him, but he's got a hell of a tough task in order to reunite with Raymond Murtaya on Saturday night. Raymond's got the best trainer in the world. He's been developed expertly by Top Rank, by our matchmakers. And yeah, it's a tall task. It's a tall task for Andy. A lot of people say it's a tough task for Raymond. He's the betting underdog, but we don't see it that way. And you know, it's 6 fights in the pro game, and the 7th is going to be his hardest by a long shot.
Well, thank you, Evan, and you're right what you say. Robert Garcia, tremendous trainer. Bozy Ennis, tremendous trainer. I think, too, like you said, the very top trainers in world boxing up here, and this is part of what is so intriguing about this matchup. Bozy, I guess you've never had a pro fighter who, after 6 fights, is challenging for the world title, but your man is, word out of camp, red hot, ready to make history on Saturday in Las Vegas.
This is where restraint breaks down. Khalil Ko brings energy, emotion, and a need to be heard, and the exchange spirals fast. What begins as confidence turns into rivalry, then into personal shots rooted in pride, territory, and respect. Philly versus Jersey becomes symbolic, not geographic. Interruptions pile up, voices overlap, and professionalism slips just enough to expose real feeling. This moment isn't about tactics or records. It's about identity. You're watching.
He's ready. He's ready, and I know we're going up against a great fighter. You know what I mean? And I respect his trainer also. You know what I mean? And all we do is we're just ready to fight, man. I don't do too much talking, man. I just like to fight. You know what I mean?
Tell us about that sort of lack of, and that is your phone going off, Bosie. I'm pretty sure that is your phone. Yeah, that's okay. Don't worry. You know, you can get away with that. You're part of the team.
Yeah, okay.
If it was maybe Evan or something, we'd really call him out.
Yeah.
But that lack of professional experience doesn't really matter. I mean, obviously it's always great to have the rounds in the bank as a pro. But when he's done what he's done, you see him day in, day out. You fully believe this is his moment to become world champion.
Yeah, I think it's his moment right now. You know what I mean? He done everything in the amateurs, right? And I didn't take nothing away from him. All I did was add on. You know what I mean? And so we're going to be ready, though. You know what I mean? May the best man win, but I'm for sure my guys going to win.
Robert, again, quite strange for you facing a guy who's 6-0 for a world championship as well. You've been around a long time as a fighter and a trainer as well. Aware of the quality of Andy Cruz, but confident, like Evan, that this is the man that will grasp victory in Las Vegas.
100%. Look, first of all, it's a great thing that you guys are doing together with Top Rank. Next month, same thing. It's something that boxing needs. Boxing needs is people to unite, promoters to unite, and do these big fights happen. I respect Andy. He's a gold medalist. He's 6-0, challenging for a world title. That says a lot about him. He's got the heart to do it. But I do have the champion, and I know what we have. I know what we have. He's ready. He's ready for whatever they bring to the table.
For those that haven't seen Raymond Muay, we saw, of course, a great performance against Zara Abdullayev as well. A big puncher. Great fundamentals as well. Tell us about this man who Andy has to face at the weekend.
Look, it's going to be a great fight. We don't want to review anything, but it's going to be a great fight. We're in great shape. I know he is too. He looks great. We're going to put up a good fight. And, I know that we're ready to take off the win, 100%.
Thanks, Robert. Andy, welcome. Listen, when we signed you, we talked about the desire to fight for world championships as quickly as possible. 6 fights, some great experience, but, as Evan said, there is no doubt this is the big step up for you on Saturday night.
Andy, en primer lugar, bienvenido. Cuando hicimos como ese contrato, cuando te firmamos primera vez, siempre hablamos del deseo de conseguir un título del mundo lo antes posible. Me hemos movido muy rápido, has tenido 6 peleas, pero como ha dicho Evan, esto sería la subida de escalón más grande en tu carrera. Este sábado será el retador para ganar el título del mundo.
The tone resets here, and that contrast is important. Promoters and trainers step in to reframe the chaos into legacy and logic. This segment explains why the fight matters beyond emotion: experience versus pedigree, rapid rise versus proven development. The focus shifts to preparation, confidence from the camps, and belief in their fighters. By slowing things down, this part gives the audience room to think. It adds credibility and weight, reminding viewers that beneath the trash talk are calculated decisions and real.
Así es, primeramente darle las buenas tardes a todos los presentes. Gracias por apoyar este evento. Decirles que yo nací listo para este tipo de eventos. Siempre lo digo y el sábado voy a demostrarlo. Esta es una oportunidad que vengo esperando desde que llegué acá. Me llegó ahora y la pienso aprovechar al máximo.
So yeah,
Yes,
firstly I'd like to say hi to everyone that's present. Thanks to everyone for supporting this event. And what I'd like to say is that, I was born for these types of events. I've said this a lot, that I was born for these events. Saturday, I get the chance to show this as well, with actions. It's an opportunity that's come this way, and look, I'm looking forward to taking full advantage of it on Saturday night.
How different has camp been for you? I know some of those fights that you were in early in your career, you kind of knew the outcome. I know you always train hard, but is there a little bit extra this time in training camp? Of course, knowing it's for the world title, but knowing it's this man.
Hablamos un poco de, ha sido diferente este campamento, obviamente cuando iniciaste en el campo profesional tenías como peleas que sabías más o menos el resultado de esas peleas. Esto es diferente, no sé si ha habido algo extra en ese campamento sabiendo que vas a disputar ese título del mundo.
Siempre desde que llegué soy consciente que cada pelea se va a ir haciendo más difícil, cada combate es más complicado, por lo tanto cada campamento es más intenso, más fuerte, y este no fue la excepción. Sé que voy a enfrentar un gran rival como Morataya y eso es lo que me motiva más.
Yeah, so I think with every camp that I go into, I've always been conscious of the fact that with each new fight comes a more difficult and more complex fight to deal with. So that's been reflected in my camp. I think this camp itself has been really intense, really difficult, really strong. You know, it's not been the exception, this camp, and it's because I know I have a great opportunity on Saturday night to face Raymond Murataya in what would be a really tough fight for me. So the camp's been really intense and strong.
And finally, Olympic gold medalist. You're going for the big double on Saturday. Olympic gold medalist, world professional champion. What would it mean to you to become world champion on Saturday night here in Las Vegas?
Andy Cruz speaks with purpose, not noise. His words feel measured but heavy with ambition. He frames this fight as destiny, not opportunity, drawing a clear line between his amateur greatness and his professional future. The intensity of his training, the respect for the challenge, and the confidence in his preparation all come through without theatrics. This segment centers on legacy, what it means to prove greatness again on a new stage.
Sí, y sabemos de esa medalla de oro que conseguiste. Vas por el doblete, ¿no? Este sábado, ganar no solamente la medalla de oro, también el título del mundo en el campo profesional. ¿Qué significaría para ti conseguir ese reto y convertirte en campeón del mundo aquí en Las Vegas este sábado?
Realmente lo tomaría como mi final olímpica a nivel profesional. Sé que esta es una gran oportunidad, la oportunidad que quiere todo peleador, y yo cuando la agarro no la suelto.
So I would take it as almost like my Olympic final in the professional game. I know this is a huge opportunity for me to go on and win this world title on Saturday night, and it's an opportunity that I will not let slip away. Once I get my hands on it, it will not slip away.
Thank you, Andy. Raymond, welcome. A lot of people quite surprised you're the betting underdog in this fight. I'm sure you don't see it and your team don't see it as well, but I guess that's the amateur experience, the pedigree of Andy Cruz, ready to defend your world title on Saturday night in Las Vegas.
Absolutely. Absolutely ready. All the hard work is done. I mean, being with Robert, man, just a lot of talented work there, and just overall feel great and ready for Saturday.
Obviously, last time against Abdullayev, you got the situation with the interim championship and the elevation as well. Feels a little bit like, I know you're a world champion in your own right, but this is the one that really cements you in the 135-pound division. You feel that as well, almost like a mini breakout fight to break through to those big fights.
Exactly. I think that's what I want. I want the big fights. Whatever happened. It is what it is. I'm the champ, so I'll be defending my title Saturday, and that's what I want. I want to get past this so I can get bigger fights going.
And again, just 6 fights in, don't take too much from that. You know he has plenty of skill, but looking to use that experience, that heart, that engine against Andy on Saturday.
Yeah, I know he has the experience, but yeah, 6 fights I think it's too soon for him, and I'm going to show that Saturday.
No doubt in your mind, and the new, no, is not happening for Andy Cruz, and still, what's he going to be?
And still.
Yeah. Andy?
No creo.
I don't think so.
And the new. Yes, sir.
Yes.
And the new, yeah. Yo estoy consciente de la calidad del rival. Sé que es un gran peleador. Sé que no por gusto es el campeón. Pero creo que mañana será su última noche con el cinturón.
So I'm conscious of the quality of my opponent. You know, he didn't win that world title by chance. It's not by chance that he's the world champion. But tomorrow he'll have to enjoy his final night with that belt.
No words?
Ready to go.
Ready to go. As are we. Saturday night here at the wonderful Fontainebleau in Las Vegas, live on DAZN around the world. As we said, what a lineup coming thick and fast on DAZN. Saturday night, Fontainebleau, Las Vegas, the main event. Raymond Murataya against Andy Cruz for the world lightweight title. Of course, that other brilliant matchup as well, Khalil Coe against Jesse Hart. Next week, Josh Kelly against Mert Salayev for the 154-pound world title on the same night as a sold-out Madison Square Garden. Shakur Stevenson against Teofimo Lopez, Emmanuel Navarrete as well against Sugar Nunez coming in February, Wood Warrington. We don't stop every single week live on DAZN. We're going to face off the guys here now. Tune in for the weigh-in tomorrow and a brilliant night of boxing on Saturday. Thank you.
The champion closes the conversation, and the shift is immediate. Raymond Murataya doesn't sound defensive about being the underdog. He sounds motivated by it. He leans on experience, patience, and the belief that timing matters more than hype. His message is simple. This challenge came too soon for the challenger. As the segment ends, the narrative is complete. Confidence on both sides, no retreat, no compromise. The stage is set and words are done. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.